We want to begin with that breaking news from Thailand, where the rescue of a soccer team trapped in a cave is close to final success. That's right, divers have pulled 3 more boys out of that flooded cave this morning, making the total 11 so far. So there is a final push underway to get that last boy and the coach out, and that is going on right now.
The third phase of this rescue mission started hours ago, with the head of the rescue operation vowing to get everyone else out. 8 of the 12 boys were rescued in the first 2 days, and they're being treated at a local hospital. Thai public officials say they're in high spirits and doing well. Anna Werner is near the cave in Thailand following the rescue effort. Anna, good morning.
Good morning. This third and what appears to be final rescue day began here about 8 hours ago. 19 divers working to pull the last 4 boys and their coach out of the cave. All of them, plus a doctor and 3 Thai Navy SEALs who have been in the cave with them.
An ambulance was seen Tuesday leaving the cave where divers made the final push to rescue a youth soccer team and their coach. Rescue crews worked furiously to keep the water out of the cave by any means necessary, including plugging sinkholes on the mountain that let water in.
Water management is the key to this whole thing.
Tanet Natisi helped lead the effort to remove water from the cave. He told us they faced a critical deadline to get everyone out before heavy rain in the forecast Thursday.
What do you think people don't understand about the attempt to manage the water?
I think people just need to realize that, it's really hard to keeping out the water from the cave. We cannot get 100% or even like 50% of it.
Water drained from the cave helped reduce the fast-moving current and allowed the boys to walk in some parts previously flooded. But the path out still required each boy to swim through dark, narrow passageways flooded with murky water. 2 divers guided boys while they held onto a rope. 1 diver in the front held an oxygen tank, and another was in the back. The first 4 boys emerged from the cave safely Sunday, and 4 more followed on Monday. Most were flown in helicopters, then driven in ambulances to a Chiang Rai hospital. Thai public health officials say those first 4 rescued boys can now stand up and walk around their beds. They're eating normal meals and waved at their parents through a glass window. All 8 boys are being quarantined because of the risk of infection. At least 2 of the boys may have lung infections, but none have fevers. Natisi says getting all the boys out safely means everything to Thailand.
What was it like for you to see those first kids come out?
I got really emotional. Yeah, all my team are. When we heard the news, all my team just cried. Like, we've been working so hard for the past 5 days, and it's just finally see it happens. Yeah, that's something.
Doctors expect those rescued boys to spend 7 days in the hospital. Now, some of them were asking if they could have toast and Nutella for breakfast, and they wanted to know if they could go to the World Cup final. Doctors told them, well, they could at least watch it on TV, John.
And a Nutella, the universal snack of young boys. And the whole world feels like it has swiveled its head to look at this. Give us some sense of the scope of the operation, the number of divers, rescuers there.
John, it's really become a worldwide operation. 1,000 people working on this rescue operation. That does not even include the volunteers. And where do they come from? It feels like everywhere. The U.S., the UK, Finland, China, Japan, Australia, so many more. So it's really one of those unique situations where the world comes together with a single goal: to save these young boys' lives.
Yeah, I read, Anna, that Russia actually offered them tickets to come watch the finals this weekend. Obviously, they're not going to be in good enough health to do that, but it just shows the global unity here. Can you give us any more detail on how they chose which boys to take out when? We heard differing stories as to whether they took the weakest out first or the strongest. What can you tell us?
Yeah, we've heard both of those things, frankly, and I think we're going to be eagerly waiting to hear more on that, more details. We're hoping that there will be a press conference sooner rather than later once this is all over. And hopefully that will all come together tonight as the last boy comes out and the coach and everyone else hopefully safely behind them in what has really been an incredible operation when you consider the level of difficulty. All of the people who know cave diving have told us time and time again just how tricky and dangerous and risky this mission is, and they appear to be very close to pulling off almost a miracle here.
Anna Werner in Thailand, thank you.